moving out of turn number 8, heading on to the long backstretch, moves up through the gears, stands on the throttle for the second to the last time. He's got one more time to do that, and that is coming out of turn number 9 and coming down the front stretch. Tim Richmond on the shelf for 6 months, has not had an opportunity to run in a Winston Cup race. He approaches the final turn. It's about a 270-degree radius corner. It's banked maybe 10, 15 degrees, a third of a mile around. Tim Richmond going after win number 2. When he crosses the finish line, Tim Richmond will be 2 for 2, batting 1,000 in 1987. Here comes Tim Richmond. He's a winner again.
Well, I'd like them to average out my 2 Winston Cup races I've run this year and let me have the points that I would have had from the beginning, and then we'll go for the championship.
The white flag being displayed. One more lap to go, and the leader in heavy traffic. That's Darrell Waltrip that he passes on the high side of turn number 1. Cope now in the second corner. Off of it, down the backstretch. He's got some good racing room in front of him now as he's cleared that traffic, and it appears as if Derek Cope is going to win his second Winston Cup race of 1990 and the second of his career. Cope off the 4th corner. Here's the checkered flag, and Derek Cope wins the Budweiser 500.
We're just starting to learn about this Chevrolet, and I'll tell you what, it definitely had my heart beating all day.
To the front straightaway. The winner, one of the biggest cliffhangers we've had in a long time, Morgan Shepherd wins it for the Wood Brothers.
Well, the radios wasn't working too good, but they said something about saving fuel, and so when I got to the Quaker State car, I just kind of eased out of it and brought the car down a little lower in the corners, and I was just trying to save all the fuel I could.
Jimmy Spencer bears down. Bill Elliott comes after him. Here comes Schrader looking high. Don't think he has time enough now. It's between the Junior Johnson cars, Ned.
Yeah, Ernie Irvin went a little high there, lost some distance between the 2 front runners. Now he's going to have to fend off Ken Schrader. Here comes Elliott trying to move down on the inside. Now he goes to the outside as Spencer blocks him off there, goes high and blocks him off up there.
What they need is a 3rd dancing partner.
Elliott needs a little help to be able to get by, but he doesn't have any help.
Elliott and
everybody's pretty much on their own.
We'll take one more shot for sure in this try-over. Here he comes, up to the outside, guns it for the inside. Here we come for the finish. Coming to the stripe, it's Spencer.
I want to know who drove the car, you or this guy. Look, he's got blonde hair, and except for the mask, did you pose for this? Jimmy, from 16th to 1st after that restart, how?
I'll tell you something, you know, I can't say enough about Junior Johnson, man. I got faith in that big man.
They'll be coming for the white flag.
Here we go. Oh, he wiggled.
Labonte gets loose.
One lap to go. This is it. Park wiggled and got into Labonte. He's going to make a run on the outside right here. Come on, buddy. Steve Park trying for his second Winston Cup win. Got to run. He's got to run down the inside. Park blocks him a little bit. Couldn't block him. All right, Bobby, he's off early. He's going to gas it hard, and here they're going to come to the line. It's going to be a photo finish. Park has the run off the high side. He clears the body, and Steve Park scores the 2nd straight win for Earnhardt Incorporated and the 2nd win of his career. Man, what a great finish.
Larry, they came on the radio and said, be careful, you may be close to running out of gas. He goes, I think it just ran out. They said, don't worry, Michael's back there, he'll give you a push.
Yeah, I don't worry about anything now. It can fall apart, it can blow up, it can do whatever it wants to now. We still grieve, Darrell, but you bet this helps. There's no therapy like a victory, and to be a part of a victory. Come on, guys, roll it up that ramp.
Oh, man, it brought tears to my eyes. I don't know what to say. Just want to thank Teresa. You know, Dale's the one who taught me how to drive this place, and he told me to stay off the brakes, and we stayed off the brakes all day long and won the race.
That hurt Tony's momentum. It hurt his momentum. It did, and Hamilton gets the lead.
That's his teammate again behind him on the white flag lap.
And he doesn't want to leave his teammate hanging, but he's got to, or he may lose the lead to the 20 car.
I'm sure he needs to get to the bottom, and he goes to the bottom in front of Tony Stewart.
That leaves his teammate Joe Nemechek out to dry.
Now Bobby Hamilton
comes out worried. Hamilton comes up to take Nemechek along.
Play both sides, Bobby, both sides.
Oh, he's got to go to the bottom, Darrell. Protect the bottom.
Protect the bottom.
Mark Martin make it 3 wide.
Folks, just remember, the start-finish line, when you come off of turn 4, the race is just beginning.
Hamilton, Stewart, and then 3 wide behind them.
If he'll protect the bottom, I don't believe they can beat him. He goes to the bottom here off turn 4.
Nice block.
Time to pop it, baby.
5 wide behind him for the last time through. Hamilton wins. Stewart is second. Everyone's prayers today were answered. We had a safe race at times.
Oh, thank God. Thank God we had a great day and a great race.
Now, BP, I'm furious. White flag.
1 more mile for Ward Burton. 13 prior races here in New Hampshire. He's only finished in the top 10 once. It's not been a good track for him. Tommy Baldwin, his crew chief from Long Island, considers this his home racetrack. Even though Pocono's a little closer, he said, I did a lot of my racing and established my career here. This will be a huge win for him.
All yours, man. All yours. Bring it on. You're the man! You're the man!
Tommy there, as you could probably tell.
Since Daytona, we have just been a mess, really. We broke so much and haven't run like we needed to, but didn't give up, and we stayed there all day and ran all day today. And
they'll be coming to the white flag this time. Ricky Craven's not going to give up either.
Come on, Ricky.
He gets that run on the high side right there. Kurt Busch looks like he's struggling with his race car.
Here he comes. Here we go again. He's going to wait on this. He's going to put the crossover on it. He realized that wasn't a good move that last time.
White flag.
Here he goes. He's going to try to slide under him here. Come on, baby.
And Blaney's coming.
Both these cars are driving terrible right now. Half a lap to go.
Nah, they're driving good. Come on, baby. You can do it on this end of the speedway. Come off the 4 and get up alongside of him.
Half a mile
Here
to
he
go.
comes. Here he comes.
Who's going to get off?
Here he comes. Here he comes. He's got him this time.
It's going to be a drag race. Wow! They touch. They touch.
Craven got him. Craven got him.
Craven got him.
And
Craven. All right. What a finish.
have you ever?
No, I've never.
Coming off turn 4 onto the front stretch. That's about as close as it'll get right there.
And this right here, I don't know what kept them from both wadding them up down here in turn 1, but bam, oh boy, Craven really shot out into him.
You know, I've done this for over 20 years, and as a racer, that's it. You dream of that.
They're not going to come in. They are going for it. Remember, they are not racing for points, just pride.
If he didn't run out right there in that last corner, it's too late.
They may as well put that stuff away.
And you know, Jeff Gordon was
He's
right
out of gas. 24 out of gas.
Oh, that's right. I thought he was right behind him last lap.
Oh, man, just after he went by the pit entrance. So how much can he sputter around the course on the last lap? And how many positions might it cost him? He's still running.
He ran out in one spot.
Yeah. And how about the leader, Robbie Gordon? Half a lap now from the checkered flag. Does he have the gasoline to make it to the stripe? Robbie Gordon seeking his third career NASCAR Winston Cup win and his second of 2003. The dive onto pit road as Rusty Wallace spun in front of him at lap 51 may turn out to be the key to victory today. It's all about track position these days, and he got it then by being able to pit before pit road was closed for that caution flag.
Coast from here.
Yep. Second win of the season for Robbie Gordon, the Road King, today at Watkins Glen. He wins the Sirius satellite radio at the Glen.
And I saw Rusty lock up his inside tire. And about the time he did that, I'm like, all right, Rusty's in the gravel. He's like, pit now, pit now. It's like, all right. So we came in and kind of stuck to our strategies.
White flag is up. Final lap. Remember in Texas, Casey Kane chased Elliott Sadler to the final corner, got within a half a car length of passing him. He was up to the door when they got to the checkered flag. See if there's another remarkable run here in this final circuit in California.
Well, he wasn't, because he didn't drive in deep that time. Casey Kane drove in very hard, but Sadler's car's too strong.
Elliott Sadler came into the weekend 7th in the championship standings, not comfortable in his margin over 11th place. Told me they wanted to get a good finish here to lock their place in the race to the chase, so they weren't depending on a final Saturday night in Richmond. They've gained maximum points tonight. Elliott Sadler wins at California.
Call for us, a dream come true. It's awesome. I wish my mom and dad were here with me. I love you very much, but it's a great, great day.
You're going to get a chance, Elliott, to race for the championship.
I think we got some for him, Bill. We got 4 or 5 more cars just like this one. We've been saving up, and we might be the sleeper before the year's over with.
Coming out of turn 4, white flag this time.
This is good stuff right here. Man, it is.
Mile and a half to go.
Now watch Joe. Joe should be able to drive it way in deep here. If the car doesn't slide up the racetrack too much, he'll be able to hold it and then run side by side down the backstretch.
Joe Nemechek's story is well known. Lost his brother John in a Craftsman truck racing accident in Homestead when Joe was competing in Las Vegas. His family encouraged him to continue racing.
Oh, here comes Rudd. He's got to run, but Nemechek will mirror block him now.
Rudd is a veteran to the apron, but it's Nemechek with the win at Kansas.
Oh my gosh, incredible, incredible day. Oh, what a day for the Army, Chevrolet, Valvoline, Centrex, Hendrick Motorsports, building our engines. Awesome, Rick, killer motor, man. Thank you very much.
1.5 miles away from a victory at Lowe's Motor Speedway and jumping big time up into serious contention in the chase for the NASCAR Sprint Cup.
Yeah, right now he's 69 points behind. He said he needed to win races to be a serious factor in this. He's driving his way into this championship hunt. That's the way you do it. And that's the way he wanted to do it.
On an October night, under the lights at Lowe's Motor Speedway, 41-year-old Jeff Burton hangs on and gets it done. Burton wins at Charlotte.
And I tell you something, there's been a lot of talk about fans not being in the seats and stuff like that because the economy, but let me tell you something, we got the best fans in the world.
He might have a flat tire or something like that. He's really moving the car around. It doesn't look very stable right now.
1 lap to go. Kyle Busch, defensive line into turn 1.
There's something wrong with the 18.
Now Ambrose trying to get second from Keselowski while he tries to get the lead from Kyle. Contact in the S's.
It's right. Got it.
Dangerous spot on the track for Kyle to be sideways. Looks like he gets off to the guardrail. No caution yet. Here's the race for the lead.
Keselowski's got damage on the left front.
Is the tire going to make it all the way around? And will the 9 help him? Oh, everybody's in the grass.
No, you're clear. Dig.
That might have been the race right there. We'll see. No, Keselowski's slower. Keselowski's got a problem. Trying to stay with Ambrose. 2 final corners. Do they use the bumpers? A nudge, a push. Can Ambrose save it? To the checkered flag. Who gets here first?
Clear.
Ambrose 9, Keselowski 2. Final corner. Marcus Ambrose is going to win at Watkins Glen in a remarkable last lap turn of events.
You just take your chances, you know. You got to commit at that point of the race, and bad luck to Kyle. Great racing though with Kyle and Brad. I mean, they're the 2 best guys to race with. Just awesome fun, and that's the way racing should be. And we got the number 9 Stanley Ford in victory lane.
White flag is out for Brian Vickers.
We're out of field here, guys.
Oh man, Denny Hamlin just missed Tony Stewart coming down the straightaway.
I'm going to tell you, a great restart by Vickers, but
that was incredible.
Yes,
hanging on the outside with 2 guys on the inside was pretty awesome.
And Eric Almirola did a great job of being in that outside line, not running all over Tony and getting back down and squeezing into 5th place there.
Brian Vickers hadn't won in 75 races. Running part-time for Michael Waltrip Racing. Welcome back to victory lane. Vickers wins it at New Hampshire. And as Brian Vickers climbs from the car and celebrates.
1 to go. Keselowski inside Harvick, working on Stenhouse.
Oh, Larson got a little bit loose, but still gaining from the 31 in Newman.
Newman is set sail, boys. I tell you, he's got a nice lead. They're not going to catch him.
3 wide mid-pack, but out front, Ryan Newman, Kyle Larson to be second again.
So close, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
Off turn 4. Hello, Newman. Ryan Newman wins for Richard Childress Racing. Larson, Kyle Busch, a photo finish for Keselowski.
Ryan Newman's the king now of Arizona.
How good's it feel to be back here in victory lane?
I lost count. That's how long it's been.
Off of turn 4. 1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank for Eric Almirola down into turn 1. Aiming to get his 3rd career win in his 374th start. Last win was at Talladega in October of 2018. This is going to put Eric Almirola into the playoffs. If he can make it through turns 3 and 4, he's got lap cars in front, but the lead is a little bit too big for Christopher Bell. Eric Almirola with the upset at New Hampshire.
Did you see that performance coming this morning?
Honestly, I did. This is by far one of my favorite racetracks. God is so good, man. We've been through so much, and I've just stood the test and kept the faith.